we just start there?
Ugh.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so, let's talk about the division. The AFC's Lamar Jackson taking on the Browns. We are under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ravens are down 6-3. Lamar, quick pass to Keaton Mitchell. Ball puffs up in the air, intercepted by Devin Bush. And he says, you know what, I'll take that and raise you 6. Big play there by Bush on the mistake by the Ravens. So now the Browns have a 13-3 lead. Derrick Henry at the other end, into the end zone. Ravens now cut it to a 16-10 ball game. Right before the first half ends, Lamar scrambling, gets sacked by Myles Garrett. Another huge game for him. He had 3 sacks in the half. So again, it was a 16-10 game at the break. So coming out of the half, Dylan Gabriel's out with a concussion. So Shedeur Sanders making his unexpected NFL debut, and he gets sacked right here by Kyle Hamilton. Welcome to the league, Rook. First drive ends in a sack. Browns still up 16-10. And then Shedeur looking for Jerry Jeudy, but that is picked off by Nate Wiggins. Ravens defense, another big play. Fourth quarter we go, 4 minutes to go in the game. Now we're tied at 16. Ravens facing a 3rd and 1. You give it to Henry, and he is up the middle, but he is stopped. So now it's 4th and 1, and they go for a tush-push look, but Mark Andrews, nah. He played the Browns defense like a game of chess.
On it.
35 yards on the scramble for the touchdown. So now it's a 23-16 lead. Under 2 minutes to go. Shedeur looking downfield. Can't bring it in. Big break up there. By the way, after the game, Kevin Stefanski confirmed that this was the first time that Shedeur Sanders took any snaps with the first team offense since he was drafted. But he was out there.
Bonkers.
And it was a rough day. 4 for 16, 47 yards, Baltimore. Won it, tough debut for Shedeur.
Playing quarterback is extremely hard, so it's like I like knowing every detail about my receivers. I like knowing the small things, what they're good at, what they're not good at. It's like so many details that helps me play confident with those guys, and I know, we at the bottom right now. This performance, everything, it will never be like this. But I'm dedicated to being able to get those opportunities with those guys to have a relationship, I got a relationship with all the hungry dogs, though. We like clockwork out there, but you just got to see everything a little bit more.
Although Stefanski also said once Dylan Gabriel clears protocol, he will obviously resume the QB1 role. Now, despite the Ravens trailing the Steelers by a game in the division, ESPN Analytics still favors Baltimore to win the AFC North. Maybe it's because the two have yet to face off this season, with their first meeting not scheduled till December 7th in Baltimore.
Yeah. 16. But what overshadowed that was Shedeur Sanders getting his first taste of NFL action. Dylan Gabriel got concussed in the third quarter and went out of the ball game, and did not return. Shedeur came in. Shedeur's stats was 4 of 16, 47 yards, 0 touchdown, and interception. He had a couple of opportunities late in the ball game. He had a couple of drops. Listening to, I found it on social media, for Kevin Stefanski to say the first time that Shedeur Sanders had taken a snap with the starters, with the ones, was in this game, is malpractice. At no point in time, and this is what I said, Ocho, so at no point in time, so you don't think Dylan Gabriel could possibly get hurt? He can't possibly bring a knee, bring a shoulder, get a concussion. There's no possible way anything could possibly go wrong that you want to get Shedeur like 1 reps with the ones, 2 reps with the ones. I ain't saying split it 50-50. I understand that. But even when John was taking the majority of the reps, John, if we did 10 reps in a period, the backup would take 2. Just in case. So for Shedeur Sanders, here we are in week 11. The man got drafted in May, and at no point in time had he taken one snap with the ones It's very, very disappointing.
Hold on. Look, not only is it disappointing, right? And a lot of people say, "Hey, listen, you and Uncle, you were screaming for Shedeur to start. You wanted him to get in there, and look at his stat line. Look at what he did." Well, obviously, I'm confused, and I'm trying to understand. This ain't Madden. You don't just take out one quarterback and put another quarterback in and expect success to happen, especially when you haven't had any reps with the ones. When it comes to the play calling, what play calls are you going to be able to call for a quarterback that hasn't had any reps with the ones? You don't know what he does well, what he doesn't do, you don't know what he does well. You don't know what he's not going to be good at, because there's no chemistry. There's no chemistry. So you're just out there calling plays all willy-nilly, not knowing how the offense can run. And I know as a quarterback, you're supposed to be prepared. You're supposed to know, if the opportunity presents itself, you got to be able to go in there and do what you can do. But like, come on, no reps at all.
Let me ask you a question.
No reps up?
No, but let me ask you this. Normally on Saturday, or Sunday morning, Dylan Gabriel will tell Stefanski, these are the plays that I really like.
Every quarterback does that. Quarterback does that, huh?
Every quarterback does that. So do you think he had any idea of the plays that Shedeur likes?
No.
Or he's just going to call plays here's my play sheet and I'm calling? Because you build your play sheet around the quarterback and what he likes, what he's good at, he's good at. You don't even know what Shedeur is good at.
Mm-mm.
Now it's going to be very interesting. Look at this play. Now you got three guys blocking one guy, and somebody about to come in and hit Shedeur dead in his mouth.
Free.
Now what should have happened was a redirect. You slide the line to the left, and now guess what? You got the guard or the center to hit that guy that's looping around, and now you're protected. But hey, the O-line is going to have to make calls until Shedeur
catch up.
Get in the groove of the thing. Yeah. He's not there right now to say, no. I want you to go here. Hey, redirect. Let's Liz this. Let's Liz this. Let's Lucy this. Now we're going to slide the line to the left. Now we're going to take, hey, you only got one guy rushing on the right. Why the hell we got three guys, and now we got a guy finna come in here and try to put his helmet up under Shedeur's chin? So it's going to be very interesting this week. I'm sure Gabriel is going to be in protocol. We'll see if Shedeur is going to get the start against, I think they play the Raiders, though, Joe. I think they play the Raiders. We'll see if he gets to start against the Raiders, and he'll get an opportunity to take all the reps, all the ones, and Stefanski will have an idea what he likes and will call plays accordingly. That's how it works.
And honestly, it's very important too for Stefanski to understand and know what his quarterback likes to do, because it allows you to call plays and put him in advantageous situations for you. It just makes your job easier. It just makes your job easier as a head coach and for a quarterback to know what he likes, so the offense is able to run smooth. I mean, it's really easy. It's not about Dylan Gabriel. It's not about Shedeur Sanders. It's about putting our players in positions for them to succeed and give us our best chances to win. That's all.
I give you a prime example, Ocho. When I wasn't the starter, my first couple of years, they would put me in the game. But when I came in the game, guess what? I know we're going to run.
Okay.
Because they say, okay, when you come in the game, this is what we're running. This is going to be your opportunity to make a play. They got a small cornerback. We're going to throw the fade. I don't care what the coverage is.
We're coming to you.
Fade. We're expecting you to go up over the top of it. Okay, in this situation, we're going to bump this coverage. If they bump with it, that means this man coverage, you're going to be one-on-one inside leverage, linebacker with inside leverage. So we're going to call a play where you're breaking away. So I knew. Now, if I'm just like all of a sudden going to the game and they're not calling plays for me, well, damn. Quarterbacks always, you go listen to Brady, you go listen to Manny, you go listen to Breeze and any of these Big Ben, any of these quarterbacks. They say, me and the offensive coordinator, we went over the Saturday night or day of the game. This is what I really like. Normally it's Saturday night. And you come and say, okay, so what do you like? So Brady and Manny would say, I got these. Well, Manny called his own thing. So let's do Brady, Breeze, and all these other guys. It's like, this is what I like. This is what I like. And this 31-3, 33-5.